I want to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. So we're back with another lesson. And this one's going to be titled, The True Children Will Bring Peace. Okay? Why? Because we're going to prove that the people that are dwelling in Israel right now, okay, are not the true children of Israel, okay? When the true children of Israel return to the homeland, when things get back, put back in order, there is going to be peace, okay, in the land and across the four corners of the earth, okay? You're going to have to understand that, because a lot of you people, have believed the lies of, these Amalekites, okay, Ishmaelites, all these people, all right? All these people that colluded together to hide the truth, which what? That the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the speckled birds that are scattered across the four corners of the earth are the true children of Israel, okay? Not by religion, not by conversion, all right? Not by spirit, as Christianity says, but by blood, by flesh and blood, the lineage, okay? And we're going to prove that these people are not the people that belong in the land, according to prophecy. You see? And these are things that are never spoken about in the church, right? They go into the love doctrine. Oh, the Lord gave me a message yesterday, but never opened up the book. The message was already written. There's no other message. It's already written, okay? You guys don't touch the book of Isaiah, and if you do, you guys don't know what the hell's going on. You guys say, "Oh, that was fulfilled already." Okay, you guys got the people in confusion, not knowing and not seeing the future. Why? Because you're not prophesying. You're not giving them a vision to see. All right. So that's what the hopeful elect is out here doing, clearing up the smoke. All right, clearing up the dust. Right? How you call that? Waking you up from that hangover of that damn wine that you guys been drinking for the past 100 years, or more actually, Christianity, and Catholicism. All right. So we're gonna get into this article and then get some scriptures. I only got a couple of scriptures because we're gonna get right to the point. But it's just to prove that these ain't the people, man. So it says right here, war clouds gather over Israel as Iran makes peace with Arab rivals. That's one key word, is war, okay? War, you see? War clouds gather over Israel, okay? That's our land. As Iran makes peace with Arab rivals, right? So it says, while the rapprochement between Iran and Saudi Arabia continues to bring rivals together across the region. This is another key word. Unrest, okay? Unrest has only intensified in Israel as it contends with threats, both internal and external, including emboldened actors backed by the Islamic Republic. So we got war and unrest, okay? Which is beautiful, because this is exactly what it talks about, okay, in the scriptures. So it says, Iran is everywhere. Amir Avivi, a brigadier general in the Israel Defense Forces, IDF Reserve, told Newsweek. And it's not new. But what is new is that the possibility of war, there it is again, is getting bigger and bigger. See? So these people that returned to the land and said that prophecies have been fulfilled of the elect being gathered and brought back, how do they fit that prophecy? Because there's not going to be any war, and we're going to get that. But you see, war is getting bigger and bigger as time goes by. Look at what it says. It says there's more chance of a large-scale war than ever before. That is in the last 20 or 30 years. See, so this war that is breaking out or is about to break out is worse than the past 30 years they've had over there with, the conflict that they've been having in the past 30 years. It says Avivi, who previously led the Israeli defense establishment's auditing and consulting department and now serves as CEO and founder of the Israel Defense and Security Forum, identified 2 ways in which such a conflict could erupt, either through an Iranian or Israeli first strike. You see? And they don't call themselves Israelites. They call themselves Israeli, them Israelites, right? Because they're a bunch of liars. They're not the people, okay? So you see, like I said, the 2 key words is unrest and war, okay? These people are supposed to bring peace on earth, if they were the true people. But obviously, when there's a fraud, right, in the house, hey, it doesn't operate well, right? It's just not, You just can't conduct you can't, how you call that? You can't go against the will of the Lord. You sat there, you stole the whole land, okay? And that's according to prophecy. If you look at the book of Luke, chapter 21 and 24, okay? Matter of fact, let me get that real quick before we start off with the other scriptures, because that one's pretty heavy right there. Let's go to Luke chapter 21 and verse 24.
This book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations.
And go ahead.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
You see, so the people, the children of Israel, fell by the sword and got led away and got led away captives into all nations. All right, that was the diaspora. Okay, it's no secret that Israel got scattered into the 4 corners of the earth. And it said, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled, okay? You see? So we're going to prove right now that the elect has not been gathered from the 4 corners of the earth, okay? Because we all know that that's going to be, that's end time prophecy. We all know, and anybody that's been, following GMS, the elders, on down to us, should know, right? That Israel was scattered, and the elect, the remnant, is going to be gathered in the last days, once the elect is sealed, okay? So, let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 32. All right, and we're going to let's start at 15.
There's a book of Isaiah, chapter 32, and verse 15. Until the Spirit be poured upon us.
And that's going to be Yahweh pouring that Spirit upon us.
From on high, and the wilderness be a fruitful field, and the fruitful field be counted for a forest. Then judgment shall dwell in the wilderness, and righteousness remain in the fruitful field. And the work of righteousness shall be peace.
Shall be what?
Shall be peace.
You see, not unrest, okay? Shall be peace. Go ahead.
And the effect of righteousness, quietness, and assurance forever.
And the effect of righteousness, quietness, and assurance forever, okay? You see? So when you want peace and quiet, when you're home and you're resting, you want peace and quiet, right? You don't want a bunch of noise, right? You want to lay down. You don't want to hear nothing, okay? Imagine you at 2 a.m, you're knocked out, and then, you hear a bunch of pots and pans fall. You think you're not going to wake up? You think you're going to be able to sleep peacefully, rest peacefully? No, all right? That's why there's unrest over there, because there's no, the true children ain't over there. The righteous ones have not been gathered yet, okay? You can't steal the land and say that's yours and expect to fulfill prophecy. All right? Like I said, you cannot go against the will of the Lord. You can't do nothing for the truth, against the truth, but for the truth. And that's all you did was you guys are fulfilling Luke chapter 21 and verse 24. Okay? So go ahead.
And my people shall dwell in a peaceable habitation.
And my people shall dwell in a peaceable habitation. But as you saw in the article, it said that they are in unrest, right? That this is going to blow up more than the past 30 years, okay? It's going to be worse. So how are they fulfilling this, dwelling in a peaceful habitation, right? It's because they're not the people.
And in shared dwellings and in quiet resting places.
And in sure dwellings and in quiet resting places. But what did the article just say? There is unrest, right? Internal and external. Right here it says that the people shall dwell in peaceable habitation and in sure dwellings and in quiet resting places. All right? You see? That's a big strike on you people, man. Luke 21 and 24 was the first strike. Isaiah 32 from 15 to 18, that's 2 strikes. You see what I'm saying? But nobody questions this. Why? Because you guys go to this church where the pastor will come and say, I have a message. What message? The Lord spoke to me last night. You're a liar. The Lord already wrote everything he had to speak. Okay? Understand, he's not going to add on to his word. The Lord's not a hypocrite like you. Okay? The Lord said, if you add on to my word, he shall add on to your plagues. And if you take away, he's going to take you away from the book of life. All right? And all you people that have followed the philosophies and the bullshit lies that Esau fed us, force-fed us in slavery, and have not woken up and do not want to follow the men of the Lord or the words that the Lord spoke, you guys are going to die with this man. You guys are taken out from the book of life. And there's nothing you can do about it because this has been done since the foundation of the earth. Okay? You're going to die with this place. Lord willing, me, my son, and the brothers out there that are doing this in truth and sincerity, and I mean truth and sincerity, with fear and trembling for the Lord, okay? No matter what you're going through, you still keep pushing forward, all right? With hate and wickedness, all right? And fighting with the spirit of righteousness, all right? Lord willing, we're the ones written in the book of life. That's what we're hoping for. We're hoping to be saved from this madness, from the lies, from this upside down world, okay? We're out here sticking like a sore thumb because we're shining, we're the children of light in the shadow of the valley of death, man, in a place of gross darkness, okay? So you people keep listening to your pastors. Matter of fact, they don't even touch these books. They don't touch Isaiah. They don't touch Jeremiah. They don't touch Ezekiel or Obadiah. I never heard a pastor go into Obadiah. Okay? They'll sit there and tell you that already happened. Esau's done away with. Okay? Oh yeah, the people already, that's fulfilled. The people already went back to the land. Okay? So what about the rest of it? What about peace on earth? What about what we're about to get right now? Because we're going to go to the book of Isaiah chapter 2. And before I explain it, I'll let the scriptures explain it. Isaiah chapter 2, and let's start at the top.
There's the book of Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amoz saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem.
Concerning Judah and Jerusalem.
And it shall come to pass in the last days.
In the what?
In the last days.
In the last days. No, in 1948.
In the last days.
In the last days, okay? Not the 1948ers. That was not the last days, okay? Because obviously, if you look at it, we're 75 years past that, okay? So it said, and it shall come to pass in the last days
that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
And what's the mountain of the Lord's house, man? Okay? Jerusalem, man. The kingdom.
And shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
And all nations shall flow unto it, okay? When does that happen? Hasn't happened yet, because we ain't in the last days yet. These are future prophecies.
And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways.
And he will teach us of his ways. But here you go, we still got Buddhists, we still got people practicing Satanism, we still got people practicing, all these other religions, Kemet and all type, how you call that, Muslims and Muslim extremists, all these other religions, right? Catholicism, Christianity, okay? But it says here that they're going to flow to the mountains of the Lord, right? Of Yahweh, right? Where he will teach us his ways. What's his ways? The laws, statutes, and commandments, right? To live in order, okay?
And we will walk in his paths.
And we will walk in his path, a path of righteousness, not wickedness, not having Pride Month in Israel, okay? Having a Pride Month. Is that righteous? No, okay? They're going to walk in righteousness.
For out of Zion shall go forth the law.
There you go. Out of Zion shall go forth the law. That's the path that every nation is going to walk, okay?
And the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
There you go.
And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, okay? Plowshare, that's a farming tool. A sword is an instrument of war. Why are they going to beat their swords into plowshares?
And their spears into pruning hooks.
There you go. Keep going.
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
Nation shall not lift sword up against nation.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
Neither shall they learn war anymore. But over there's about to be a war erupted worse than the past 30 years. So what's going on? If the people got gathered already in 1948 and fulfilled that prophecy back in 1948, what's going on? Why hasn't there been any peace? Why hasn't there been any rest over there? Why ain't people gathering crops and and farming and no more war? Huh? How come these biblical laws are not being enforced across the four corners of the earth? Well, everybody's committing adultery, robbery, murder, theft, covetousness. Everybody eating pork. Women are walking around in damn near thongs in the streets. You think that's gonna fly when the children of Israel are back in the land and the righteous rulership is set over the nations? No. That's going to be the end of all this folly. That's how you know those ain't the people. Counterfeits, man. What happens when you bring a counterfeit to the store, man? They're going to toss you out, man. Get out of here with your fake money. Okay? Nobody wants that. You see? There is war and unrest over there. No peace. All right? But when we return, there's going to be peace across the four corners of the earth. Why? Because we're going to set righteousness, right? With a rod of iron. You better get down or lay down, man. See? Because the Lord said to bring them to me and slay them before me. If you don't obey, man, there's going to be a hot sword coming for your head. And that's how we're going to establish rulership, man. All right? There's going to be some that are going to be made examples to set everybody else straight. Okay? But at the end of it all, there's going to be peace and there shall be no more war when the true children of Israel are set back in the land. All right? So, we're going to end this with the book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 2.
There's a book of Proverbs, chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Where the hell do you see anybody happy with the conditions of the earth right now? Are the animals happy? All I see is roadkill everywhere because they have no space to be, to gather their food or to live or anything. They're searching in places they shouldn't be. And it's not that they shouldn't be. It's that Esau shouldn't be here, man. Esau shouldn't be building all these places, man. This place is supposed to be a nice giant forest, man. All right? The air is dirty. Okay? The ocean is polluted. Here you are dumping oil and plastic and testing bombs, and at the same time taking out the creatures that clean the ocean for your greedy ass to eat and sell for profit. Destroying the earth for your damn fake money that you got, your ugly, nasty presidents that were nothing but thieves, nothing but rapists, nothing but murderers, right? Just like their forefather Cain and Esau. Okay? So, understand that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
There you go. There you go. It's easy to see what condition the earth is in right now. The whole earth is mourning right now. Not only the people, everybody. Like I said, the animals, the air, trees, okay? Everybody. The water, the sea creatures. That's how you know these are not the people. That's why this is titled, The True Children Will Bring Peace. And there's going to be peace for everybody, every living creature. The fowls of the air that you breathe, the plants, the trees, okay, the water. And we're going to get rid of this damn cancer once and for all. We're going to sever it. Why? Because the word is a two-edged sword. All right? And it's going to cut them off forever. And then rulership is going to reign, righteous rulership is going to reign forever. Okay? So, Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA.
DTA.
Abab Abab.
Abab Abab.
Kum Yasharala.
Kum Yasharala.